Hello guys, what is going on? It's Can and Zen here, and welcome to the video on the 6K sub event. So Zen can't speak much because, like a noob, he managed to get a cold, didn't you, Zen?
One could say got drenched too much at Yakamaru.
You needed the freedom more, mate. You needed the freedom more. What did you keep telling me? Anyway, let's get on to the topic of the 6K. So, well, I say 5K sub event. It was just about 6K, so let's just say 6K sub event. So, thank you very much to every single person who attended. It was a lot a better turnout than I expected, to be honest, especially for the next event. And quite a few people wanted to do the Yakka event as well, which in the end managed to drag on for quite a while. Don't you think, Zed?
Too long, man, too long. I was up 4 hours more than I wanted to be to get one kill.
Yeah. As for the next event, before we get onto the Yaka kill, it was really, really great. 2 hours. Unfortunately, we did not manage to get the item we wanted. However, we did right at the very last kill and managed to get Pernix gloves, and those were the only. That was the only drop we got, and that was quite a nice way to end off the next event. And now the Yaka event, man, that lasted a long time. Zen,
It
and I
was
have
meant
no.
to be a full raid, so the Beastmaster we got the first time round, but when it came to Yaka, we had to randomly pick 5 people. Sorry about the voice. 5 people because there were like 10 people that wanted to come, and we had 5 free slots. But then people kept dropping out or something, and then eventually almost all of the 10 people managed to get into the team at some point, didn't they, Ken?
Yeah, eventually people kept dropping out, and they managed to get on.
But yeah, I think we failed around 5 times, so really sorry to all of you guys that wasted your time with us. But yeah, we managed to finally get it in the end, but there were some good highlights, were there, Ken? Some really good highlights.
There were some quite, you say good highlights. I'd like to say frustrating highlights during the kill, but yeah. So I believe that there was a clutch PT,
Oh
wasn't there?
god, yeah. There were two actually. The first one was where I believe Canman was one of the culprits here,
What's the
but
PTs then before we get into this?
poison tank.
Ah, yes, okay.
So you're meant to get off on especially on the stun pool at 100k so that you don't kill it before the poison tank can get MD of Yakamaru. But Canman did wild magic, and one of the hits I saw hit 7.6k. And it turned out I got MD when it was at 6k HP. That was the most clutch until that point. Most clutch poison tank I've ever done. But we managed to get it, and yeah, I think there was another one which was closer, wasn't there, Ken?
There was, but I don't quite remember it, to be honest. It's all a blur at this point. I need to go over the footage again. I'm sure you put some of the footage in the video as
Yes, it's a
speaking, so
highlight.
it's all good.
There are highlights of it on our Twitch channel, guys. But the second one was when it was at 1k HP. 1k. Everyone went off, and it was at 1k for about 5 seconds somehow, and I managed to get there in time. Oh my
Nice,
god.
nice, man. Nice, nice. That's what happens when everyone gets off eventually.
That was so good.
And yeah. So, and then there was that one highlight where the base tank seemed to have a few derp moments, and as a result, I died, and
I
I
don't think
forgot
it
who
was
it was.
him. I looked
Was
back
it?
at the footage. He did work, but there's a glitch with the tendril pool where Yakamaru seems to go on the DPSs every once in a while randomly,
Oh,
despite the base tank working. So that was just an unlucky moment, and Can died up alongside someone called Fake Tom, I believe. So
yeah.
yeah, that was
Rip.
sad. And finally, we have the Mirage phase where I was sitting it out and trying to guide the team, wasn't I? Using an orb of Oculus.
Honestly, I don't even know what you were trying to do. I was just ignoring you, and I just carried on, just trying to get the kill. That ended in disaster as well. And as a result, we wasted a lot of time, but finally, in the end, we managed to get it. And congrats, then, I guess.
Thank you very much, sir. It was on my sixth try. I was saying jokingly that it would take 6 tries to get it because it took me 6 tries to get my first fire cape. So I was saying that jokingly before we got started. In the end, it actually turned out to take 6 tries, man.
And yeah, that was the whole event, I guess. So it was really, really fun event, I'd say. And we thank everyone that actually turned up.
Yeah, really
Uh,
sorry for wasting your time, and also for those of you that couldn't take part in the raid event. But hopefully next time, hopefully the next event made up for it, because obviously everyone could take part in the next event. those of you that couldn't take part in the raid event. And yeah, thanks for coming, guys. Thank you very much for 6k subs. Here's to 2016 being an even better year than 2015. Hopefully 10k subs by the end of the year. And we're just going to leave you with this footage of me getting Final Boss, live footage from Can Stream.
Steeps. Go, MD. MD, everyone. Yes, we might get this, guys. Final boss hype. Final boss.
So congrats on Final Boss.
My god.
GG.
You felt this now.
Yeah, I wish I could have reset and done full raid.
Yes! Worked! Thank you. It worked! Finally! Oh my god.